Okay. Hey, everybody, we are back for the final hour of trading today. How you doing here, everybody? I hope you're doing okay. Getting things done here, watching all kinds of things take place. We have the Dow Jones down 342. It's just been awful. The biggest loser over there is definitely Goldman Sachs. That is definitely the loser today. Let me just double check on performance here. Issues that are having the toughest time today: Goldman Sachs, Travelers, Verizon, 3M Company, Dow Inc., Honeywell, Intel, JP Morgan. These guys are off 1.5% or so or more, with the Goldman down $24, down 6.46% today. Bit of a reaction, but it's a down day anyway. McDonald's, Chevron, Disney, Apple, Coca-Cola, Microsoft, and Visa are the winners, but only 0.09% up to 2.31% for the best performer over there. Tesla up 846 now to $130.87 with a high of 131.39 today. And GameStop, $1.34 to the good side, 21.83 today, high of 21.94, and just under 4 million traded today on GameStop. Way to go, GameStop, making my viewers richer with their deep in the money calls. How about them apples? What else is going on? We've got. Let me kind of get back over to here. We have a new member. Just noticed a few minutes ago. Spence, what's going on? SL, Spencer LeBeaver is a new member, Gold Bagel member. Welcome to the party, pal. Nice to have you here. You'll be welcomed by a whole bunch of folks here. Nicholas is thumbs up number 2. Lorraine number 4. Spicy number 6. Nicholas is here. Number 7 for Hector. Number 8 for Not a Lurker anymore. Dean is number 9. Mandu number 13, BW number 14, White Feather number 15, AJ number 16, Maria Powell number 17, Dick Dumouriez number 19. Thank you, everybody. Constantine is, I think I'm me, the 19th or 20th on the thumbs up meter. Wing Commander, I'm 28. Tiff, 23. Zach, I think I'm 28. 31 for Richard Carlin and 34 for Karen. Thank you all for piling in with these thumbs ups. We're always gunning for 100 on our afternoon shows, and we're already a third of the way to 100 thumbs ups already. Thank you. Keep them coming in. I appreciate it. Welcome all to the festivities here as we are gearing up this show for the final hour of trading on our Tuesday, January the 17th date. We're going members only on membership on commentary right now. Please become a member of this channel if you'd like to comment on an ongoing basis. Love to have you. And thank you all for your support of this channel, keeping us on the air. By the way, I got a question for you. I don't know if anybody knows the answer to this, but I think it was day before yesterday. I was just for the heck of it. I was looking around YouTube, and I went over to the one channel called Trey's Trades. Does anybody know what's going on over there? I knew he had over 300,000 subscribers, which he built up like a year and a half ago. But I couldn't find any videos over there. Is there something with that channel? Does anybody know? If anyone does, just drop me a line or let me know. I'm kind of curious as to just what happened. Is he off the air? Does he not do YouTube anymore? Is he, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Falcon Hoof is here, says hi, Bruce. Welcome, Spencer from Constantine. Splair, I'm number 41 today. Oscar, number 40. Sean and Wendy, God's Amazing, number 39. DQ, I'm 45th. Thumbs up. JL, 35. Joe K, I'm number 49. You're halfway to 100, buddy. 100 thumbs ups already. Now I see 51 have come through here. Looks like Miraculous is number 50. DQ says, welcome, Spencer, to the club. Thank you, Miraculous, for being thumbs up number 50. We're at 2184 on GameStop, up 135. The Dow is down 329. We got ATIP. Have you seen that? 45.5, up 2.8 cents today. Holding this gain we got on Friday. We have been as low as 41, but we got up to 46.1. 363,000. Anybody who's been shorting a lot of that stock is in trouble. This stock is coming on. I'm happy to see this. Up 131.20 on Tesla, up 880. SoFi, 566. We're on our way to $6. 566 up 22 cents on SoFi. Apple up $1.17 to 135.92. There's all this green on stocks we follow. GameStop, ATIP, Tesla, SoFi, Apple. They're all green. We're green on Microsoft, and then over here on the former SPACs, ME up 6.5 cents for 23andMe, 248.5. Rocket Lab up 50 cents to 547. I don't have any news. So do you know something? Matterport up 5 cents. SmartRent up 3.5. Spire up 7 now to 133. Sixter up 18.5 to 253.5. All of the former SPACs we follow are higher. A bunch of our other stocks are higher, and the Dow's off 332 points. Some of the losers, HPQ down 25 cents, Google down 58, nothing serious there. Moderna was only down 68 cents. Cisco down 67. Pfizer still down 168 on the day. Got a downgrade today. IBM down 41 cents. Amazon down 169, Home Depot down 266, Netflix down 566, Vanik Vectors up 163, Adobe up 154, Goldman the loser down $23 at 350. The low of the day on Goldman today 344, now 350, almost 351. So a $7 recovery, but still off 23 big ones. Boeing down 173, Meta Platforms down 97 cents. AMC's having a good day. I don't know why. $5.99 on the common, it's up 93 cents. And the APE shares, those preferreds, are up 22. So between the 22-cent gain on the prefs and 93 on the commons, we're a 115 higher today. That puts these guys at 874. That's all I know. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with Trey's trades. He's he was a big proponent of AMC, and then he backed away from it a bit. I think he said something like that. Anyway, I'm not sure what's going on. Okay, and then here Deep Value. Trey's trades disavowed his cat, and then disappeared from YouTube and Twitter. There's a bunch of hate videos towards Trey out there. Sorry for the guy. Again, I don't know. Trey's trade was one of the most was one of those paid YouTuber shills to promote AMC. I don't know if he was a shill, but something happened to that channel because of AMC, I think. Didn't Trey try to quit the AMC bandwagon? That probably was not pretty. I'm imagining that his viewership numbers took a hit when he backed off from pushing AMC all the time. But again, the hatred that I got when I was, I was asked for my opinion, begged, what do you think of AMC? What do you think? And then I came up with my, with these kinds of debts and this kind of cash flow and being shut down. I mean, it doesn't look good. And well, boy, the hate just came my way. And what can I say? Trey, being a big fan of the company, they stayed with him there, but it went up to what, $28 8 months ago, before the split, or 6 months ago, and now it's just been a disaster ever since. I don't know. Sell my house fast, Upper Marble, number 51. Thank you, my friend. Constantine, Uncle Bruce, from our one-on-one, I am up to 44 deep in the money calls. Thank you, sir, for your guidance and support. Right on. I'm glad to see that. Marcus, number 57. H. Gregory, 58. Maria Powell, I have 2 Feb, 2 Feb covered calls, 1625, and 3 02 at 1750 strikes. I have not rolled yet. Should I be concerned? Was going to wait until the end of the week. What do you think? Okay, so you have 2 February 3rds and 3 February 17th. I'm reading this. It's hard for me to get this. Okay, 1625, 1750. And the stock's at 2179. All right, so the key now for all of you out there who have GameStop calls that are sitting at $16, 1650s or 17s, or whatever the strike value is, between this, say, 15 to 20 range, 18 range, somewhere in that range. The objective is, if you can do a rollover where you can buy back a call of yours, whichever ones you've written, whether it's 1 or 6 or 10 or whatever the number is, and you're able to sell a call that's further out in time. So we're going from February to, say, March or April or May or June or July or August. If you can go forward in time, bring in more money than it cost you to buy your call back, that's a win. Now, the strike price is the next part of the equation. So if your calls are trading at a higher level, say they're $5 or $6 or whatever they are, and you can sell a call at $5 or $6, but you can't get much more than that for it, but the strike price is $2 higher. You can go from a 16.25 to an 18, or 17.50 to a 19. Can you move up a buck and a half, $2 in strike for a break even in dollars? That's a win, because you're still sitting on those deep in the money calls that you got your hands on, those $10 deep in the money calls that many of you have, that are now sitting at 11.67 book value plus premium. They're probably trading close to 13 something dollars, I would imagine. You're gaining on this side. You're going to roll over on this side by raising the strike price. If the shares go from 21.71, where they are now, back to $19 next week, and you've rolled up to $19 calls from 16 or $17 calls, those 19s are going to drop in value. There's $6-7 now. They're going to go back down to $4. You're going to be laughing no matter which way you go. The other thing to remember is that if you did write the 16.25s and 17.50s, you got $3-4 premiums for those. You're only out the differential between what you got for them, what you're paying for them, and if you're rolling them over for the same price or even more, then you get $1 more than what it costs you to buy some of these back. That's an extra dollar on what you got on the first contract. You add that to that number and go, okay, I sold this for $350. Now I have $450 in cash that I got paid to write, and I've lifted my strike price. My deep in the monies are higher. And if the shares do back off a little bit as time goes by, they shrink back to $4, $3.75. I'm ahead, and financially I can do another rollover. That's what you have to think about. There's a lot. I've just given you 15 things to think about. And this is why you have to take the classes. Those of you who don't take the classes, you are clueless. You don't know what's going on. You don't know what I'm talking about. You don't get it. You don't see the win. You think you see losses, but you don't see gains. And you've got to understand how this is working. First of all, second of all, third of all, let me take a look here for the contracts. I wanted to see these January 2025s. I'm just really curious. How are they looking now? The $10 Jan 25s. Let's see. Can we get these to pop up, please? And thank you. Everything else. Here we go. $10 January 10th. Yeah. January 25s. 12.30 to 13.40 is the bid ask now. Last trade at 12.55. So yeah, they're in that $13+ neighborhood, and they should be. They're worth 11.69 book value. Of course, they're going up. The fives are now 16.40 to 17. I know some of you bought fives, and there are some of you that were into 15s, and you were worried about getting out of the money, and all of a sudden you're back to 9 bid, 10.75 ask on those calls. The January 2024 calls, I know some of you are into 10s on those. Those are sitting at 11.80 to 12.75. They have also done rather nicely in a price move. Very, very, very good stuff to see. Last year 11.45, and those 15s are 8.60 to 9.65. So in the money and further in the money, and that's what it's all about. Doing the hokey pokey is what it's all about. Now back to Maria's situation here. She's got these February 16.25s and such. So let me take a look at her February calls. Last I saw, again, my quotes are 10 minutes old. She has 17.50s and stuff. Now, for some reason, my Febs are not showing up rather well here. Or wait, it's not her. It's me. It's me. February 2 Feb 3rds. Feb 3rd, 16.25. Okay, I'm not showing those. Feb 10s. Not showing those accurately. 17s. There we are, 17s. I'm showing the 1625s at 585 to 635, and I'm showing the 1750s now at 525.35. There we go. So even the 1750s are in the money now, 420. They're only a dollar in the. They only have a dollar time premium now, so that the time premium is being replaced with book value. That's interesting. As it's what I would expect. So if you were to buy the 1750s around 525 each, you were to write going forward calls. Let me take a look at maybe April's 1750s for April 625. You can write the same strike. 1875s are 560. You can get more money and move up a dollar, move up 75, $1.25 in strike. You could try to get 525 or more for the 20s, and that would take you up 250 on a strike price, 250 strike price with about the same price in dollars by to write 20s for April 21st. That's what I'd be looking at doing. Looking at least at April. If you go to May 20s, you might be able to get about 580, 575. That would be a good move up. The 2125s, you might get 525 if you had a stink offer out there, but the 20s look pretty good. So that's a nice way to move up 250, maybe $3 on these calls. You buy back the 1625s, the 1725s, blend it together, write 20s for April or May, and move up the strike price and equal on the dollars or a little bit more. That'd be my recommendation there. Let's see. Sean and Wendy, Uncle Bruce, we put in a limited order for ATIP. Only 100 got filled and at that price. Then we put in another order and it passed that order over. This afternoon, the price kept changing. Okay. Again, Sean, I don't know I don't know who your platform is. I don't know what their deal is. I don't know how they work. 46.1 on the ATIP, though. It's going higher, isn't it? Jimmy, number 61. Thank you, Maria. I heard that Trey archived all of his past videos. I know that he had a final video that he said he was no longer covering AMC. Susan Shop's about. Here's number 65. Thank you, Sean. And Wendy, I have not seen my order partially filled in many months. Did that mean they had no more at that price, or did the price change that quickly? Probably a bit of both. BW, just watching and not doing. GameStop, April 23rd, 15s was paid $4. Buybacks are expensive. Can't recoup premium any roll further out. So just hold off for now and let time shrinkage occur. Can be done. Miraculous. Uncle Bruce, I want to leave that gift horse alone, but alone. But do I trust this market? Is the recession over, or are we out of the bear market? What's the Fed going to do to the market? We're not out of the bear market. We're not done with interest rate raises. We're not done with down days. So yeah. Deuce Caboose, somebody knows something on ATP, and I want to know the person that knows something on ATIP. Number 66, thumbs up. BW, those are permanent cover calls on GameStop April's, by the way. Tiff, things might not look good for AMC right now, but I'm sure that the stock will 10 times once they announce bankruptcy. Maria Powell, he seemed like a nice guy. He had some anxiety issues that he spoke about. I hope he's okay. Uncle Bruce, do you have any spot for a one-on-one this week? I have two spots. I have 12 o'clock Eastern and 2 o'clock Eastern for Sunday available, but the 10 o'clock slot is gone. Nick, Uncle Bruce, what do you think about selling RKLB Jan 24 15s for 55 cents? I don't know. I don't follow the stock. Sorry, not 15, but 20, I don't follow the stock. Wing Commander, Uncle Bruce added, I added 200 Microsoft. Account is growing like it's on steroids. Okay. Gotcha. Thank you, Beach Boy. I got it, and we're good. It's all good. Uncle Bruce, I added 200 Microsoft. Account is growing like it's on steroids. Thank you, sir. However, can't get the feel what to write. Next week, 245s seem like a logical choice, but next week are earnings. So you're looking at a couple hundred Microsoft shares, and we're at 239. Call it 240 a share today. What I would do is, if you're going to write 245s, I wouldn't write close in. I'd go maybe a month out. Go the third Friday of Feb, giving you time to react depending on what the stock wants to do. You get hopefully a fatter premium, a much fatter premium, and and if they have a good run on earnings, great. If they have a bad run on earnings, doesn't matter. You're going to win. If they go up, you'll do roll ups. If they go down, you're going to score a nice gain on this contract, and you'll roll into 240s, something like that, and keep working it. So you should be okay. Nick, I can't type. Splair, honestly, instead of GameStop, the company AMC is not known worldwide for its cinemas. How can this be better when it's not running well, especially now? Maria, I took another class this weekend. It was great. How to quit your day job. Right on. Nick, final try. Rocket Lab, Jan 24, 12s for 55 cents, or 15s for 40, or maybe I do nothing. Again, I don't follow the stock. I have no idea what it's trading at. I don't know the history of the company's share trading. I don't know. Okay, let me stop. Let me stop. I was looking at a symbol. I thought you were asking me about not RKLB. I thought you were asking me about another one. It's my fault. Um, or it's both our faults. I don't know. You're typing in my misreading of this message of yours. I thought you were asking me about Roku or whatever that thing is called, which I don't follow. Rocket Lab. Okay. But I'm now confused. Why would you be writing 12s or $15 contracts for Rocket Lab? It's only a $5 something stock. I don't understand what's going on here now. I'm still confused. As you can see, the old man still doesn't know what we're up to. 546 is what the stock's is at on Rocket Lab. 12s, 15s, I don't think you do anything. Don't write any contracts on Rocket Lab. Nothing. Sit back, let the stock rocket higher. Okay, there it is. But if any of you are asking me about Roku, I can't help you. Okay. It used to be a lot easier for me, but it's not that easy anymore. Okay, let me get forward here. Goodness gracious. Nick, thank you. And sorry. All right. Splair, y'all, do you think Carvana can go to 10? I would avoid Carvana too. I really should stop quoting it because I really am not into this stock. It was mentioned by Nick S. a long time ago, and it's come down a long way. That company is in trouble. JR, my ATIP average price, 34 cents, is up 1,800. I'm holding 15,000 shares total. Giddy up. Maria, thank you so much. You got it. I got it. In a bear market, the key to success is going bankrupt. Mirko, RKLB is Rocket Lab. Okay, Wing Commander, BBY showing the way. Rolo, I have 6 GameStop calls. I got 6 GameStop calls, 21s and 21 and a quarters that expire this Friday. They are all in the money by about 50 cents, 75 cents. Let's take a look here. We're at 21.62 right now on the stock. I'm happy to sit tight and get assigned. Just rebuy and sell covered calls again. Yeah, true. But you can also, anytime you want, just scoop these up if they're cheap enough and roll into 1 month out. Same strikes or 22s or 2250s, and you should be able to take in more money. I would consider that, and I'd rather you take the money and enjoy the next 3 days of shrinkage on those, not on these. But it's your call. It's your money, and if you're, thing is that if you're only trying to get 60, 40, 60, 70, 80 cents, it's not worth it to stick around right now. Expiring this Friday, you said you have 21s and 21.25s. 21s are 131 to 139, and 21.25s are 118 to 130. They're in the money. Yeah, 69 cents. Okay. Yeah, okay. I'm not a fan of this. Let me take a peek here. Feb 17's the third Friday. Yeah, why don't you write 21.25s for 330, or why don't you write 22.50s for 270 just for next month? That's a raise, man. That's more money in your pocket right now. You're not going to get 3 something a share, a contract next week for them. They're going to lose that. But it's up to you how you want to do it. If you go further to March, the third Friday in March, here we go, March 17, I guess. 22s, you can get almost $4 for those. I'd write those. I'd be writing the 22s. The 23s, if you want to go up there, 360 is the offer. 355 is what I'd offer them at, and just bring in hundreds of dollars a contract immediately and buy more deep in the money calls. There's the strategy. Wing Commander, the difference between January 245s and February is worth adding 21 days for 235. It's not necessarily the money. It's the time and flexibility it gives you to react to the news of the earnings. That's what I'm thinking about as well. So you're writing it out of the money call. You're adding putting the $675 in your account per contract. That's twice. 1,300 whatever dollars, 1,350, and the shares back off a little bit, those will collapse. If the shares go up a little bit, they're not going to take off on you. I just like having more money in the account on this trade and the extra 4 weeks that's in your time frame, it's in your corner, because the stock can have up reaction on the earnings if it's any good, but then it'll slump off anyway. And you've got the time to let that happen with a 1 month, not for January 27th. You don't have that kind of time. You could get caught with an up move that you might not be all thrilled about. On the other hand, you're not afraid of rollovers. You're not afraid of rollovers. So, it's up to you. But I like more money in my hand than less money. That's the way I think about it. Hot guy number 84. Rocket Lab, not RBLX. And that's the problem right now. RBLX, I don't follow that. And that's why I'm confused by this. Tiff, Uncle Bruce, Rocket Lab is up 45% month to date. Do you think that an institution is buying? I have no idea what's going on. I do not know. Is there any news on it? Does anyone know anything on Rocket Lab officially? I don't. I wish I did. I have no idea what's happening there. It's at the moment a mystery. Could there be a particular buyer, like a Ryan Cohen kind of person? Is that what's happening on Rocket Lab? Is there a Ryan Cohen kind of person buying up the stock and they don't yet have 10%, so you don't have to report? Like, I'm in the dock here. I don't know. Nothing. I got nothing. And if I could tell you, I would tell you. Yeah, I got nothing. There is no news here that I see that says to me, I know what's going on. I don't know. It's just going higher. And if there is something going on, like some kind of buyer is loading up on this thing, you don't want to be writing options right now. You don't want to be writing options on the Rocket Lab. You want to be sitting on the stock and letting it go. And if it tops out at 6 or 650 or 7 or 750, and then we find out what it was, then you can write 750s, 8s, 9s, then write. But right now, come on, baby, let the stock come your way. Why not? 4.1 million traded. I don't see a problem here. Okay. By the way, oil's up 126 to 81.12 today. Okay. GameStop right now, 21.56, up $1.07. The high today, 21.94. Okay. We're not running away on GameStop, by the way. We're not like it's going to the moon. It's just a little higher today. That's all. Okay. BW. So if I roll up, you must have the ability to recoup your premium paid on the buybacks. What if the buyback is 750 on April 15, but I go up to August 18, I move it to 1625 and I get 770? Is it worth it? Well, if you have a 15 and you write a 1625, that's a $1.25 gain to you, just on the roll up. Would I prefer you get a better roll up than that? I would. I prefer you could get, say, a 17 written or 1750 written. There are times where if you have to pay $7.50 for a call, and you can only get $7 for a call, losing 50 cents, but you can gain $2.50 or $3 on the exercise rise, I'd take that deal. I would take that deal. Otherwise, look at September's or October's and see if they can give you more money. Bobby Kathy Wood was buying Rocket Lab last year. She said in a new article, Rolo, $1. Wayne Commander, I am sitting on several SoFi cash secured puts for this Friday. Strike is 5, average price 106. Currently trading at 1 penny, and I'm not buying these back yet. There's still one per contract. You're tying up a lot of money, of your money. This is the thing you're not understanding here. You're tying up a lot of your cash for a 1 penny premium, which is you're just wasting your time. You really should put your money to work doing something else. Because if you've written cash secured puts, you had to put up the $500 a contract to write them. This is to me. I don't know. I think you have, again, it's totally up to you how you want to play this. But I get these out of here. I just get these done and I move on. Maybe write a new put. Maybe write 6s or 7s or something. I don't know. You decide. Elisa Unkrus, I have Tesla 120 calls expiring January 20, this Friday. I bought the shares at 119. Should I buy back to close the covered call and keep my shares? I got 455 for them. Cost me 1160 to buy back, I think. So, okay. So Tesla now is 131, just a little over that. And so you're ahead of the game now by about $12 a share. So $120 times $12 a share is what you're up, which is what, $14.40 on the stock. On the contract, you're underneath on that about $800, $810. But you could, in theory, buy back the calls for this Friday and then turn around and write the exact same 120 calls for a month out. And you could probably get more money in. That's one thing you could do. Number two, you could buy back your 120s today or not, whatever. But if you buy them back, I like the idea that you would be paying $1,100 for a 120 call because it's just book value. I like the idea if you could buy back the 120s, if you can write 125s for either February or March, the third Friday of March, third Friday of February, somewhere in there, you should get a pretty good premium on this move. I would think so. Let me take a quick peek on Tesla. My quote, of course, is minimum 10 minutes old. So bear with me, folks, as I set this up, if I can get this to work. My big-ass iPad. Okay, here we are. Taking a look here, these 120. Yeah, those 120s right now are 1140, 1155. So you can get them for 1145 or 1150, fair enough. Okay, so what if you were to write third Friday in Feb? Let's go forward here. Okay, February, the third Friday is the 17th, I think. The Feb 17s. What could you get for Feb 17? 125s would get you money. You'd get $14.50 a piece for those if you hit the bid. If you wrote the 120s, you'd get $17.55, which obviously is in the money. But 125s are less in the money. 130s that are just around the money, you can get $11.75 for those, which is a break even on this buyback. You can buy these back and sell the 130s for just a month out for about the same amount of money, but you've moved up $10 in strike. I like that move. Or I think I'll like this one even better. I'm going to March now because I want you to get money in your pocket. I want you to add cash into your pocket. March 17s are the third Fridays, if I recall. Okay. If you wrote 130s, you could get $15.25 to $15.40. You might get $4 more in your pocket for the call. That's $400 more in your pocket. You got $455 for the first batch. You buy them back for the 11 something. Write the next one here for March 17, 130s, and bring in $15.30. And you'll probably add a close to 400 additionally to that 455 you have. So you'll have about $850 in cash. Your shares are up $12, and your exercise price just went up to 130. That's an okay move. A break-even move would be Writing 133.33s because of the split that GameStop had. There's some odd, the split that Tesla had. There's some odd numbered contracts here. You could write 133.33s and get about 1370 for those, which is about $200 more roughly. Or you could write 135s. They're out of the money. You could get almost $13 for those. Again, almost 175 more, 150 more, but you've lifted your strike price by $1,500. So I would be pushing you towards March from January. That's what I'd be doing. The March 17 date and the exercise price of 133.33 or 135s. Those will be the two after you buy back your call you have here. Okay, I hope that helps. Congratulations, you're getting richer. You're getting richer. And let's see. Only newish thing on Rocket Lab is their first U.S. launch is next week. Wing Commander, Elisa, buy back and write a new one. Wing Commander, higher strike further out. DH Ruta, number 90. Wing Commander, Elisa, you could write 137.17 and get her on 12 for it. Bama Babe, my Fidelity Trader says the CNBC halftime report gave Rocket Labs one of their final trades on Friday. Wing Commander, so you get more premium and $10 on the buyout price. Exactly. Larry Titus, hi all. I am number 93. Thanks, Larry. DH, Uncle Bruce, I rolled my 7 GameStop 120 18s into February 21s, February 24, 21s. Also, I brought in 30 cents, also rolled my Jan 2019s to February 24, 21s, bought in another 120. Pretty good day for the portfolio value. Plan to write long in February. There you go. There you have it. Nice move. Nice move. Wing Commander wrote 2 Microsoft 245s for Feb 17, got 680 for each, money pocketed. Much better than having these shares idling in my other account and just bringing in the dividend. Thank you, Uncle Bruce. Yes. Yes. Nice going. The old surfer, Aloha, number 95. Elisa, that's all. That's all I will do. That is what I will do. That's all. Okay. Thanks, all. You got it. Alberto, good afternoon. Bagel Familia, loving this mini run, rolling into some serious strength as a way. Uncle, you are the GOAT. Right on, you guys. Way to go. 131 on Tesla. Nice to see that. 140s can be looked at to be written there. A month or so out or longer and bring in some moolah. I like it. I like it a lot. SoFi 568 now up 24. Apple 135.78 up $1. Tesla, like I said, ATIP 47 cents on your ATIP, kids. This is the high of the day right now. 390,000 traded, up 4.3 cents. Are you loving it now? Isn't this beautiful? GameStop 21.74 up 125. The Dow down 362. Giddy up. What a day. Ho hum, just another week with Uncle Bruce. I sure hope you folks who are watching this on the sidelines really consider checking out the classes. You really have to understand what we're talking about here. You've got to understand the magic of rolling up your contracts, how this can make you richer on many levels. Because option writing just isn't about the options. It's about the underlying security that you're using to write against, or the deep in the money call. There are ways here to compound your riches, and there are ways here to add additional deep in the money calls to your portfolio to leverage up even more income coming in. Say goodbye to your day job a lot sooner than you ever thought possible, but you gotta pump in some dough into your studies. $150 a class. There's 14 of them. Can you do it in a month? Great. If you can do it in 3 months, fine. You take a class a week. 14 weeks. Take a class every day, every second day, every third day, whatever you can. Start checking out the classes and understand, familiarize yourself with what we're talking about here. And you will begin to become part of this group of folks who are just hauling in all kinds of cash from this options market. Even when stocks go up, they make money. It doesn't matter. When stocks go down, they make money. Stocks don't do anything, they make money. Become part of this audience. I think you'll think you'll like it. Sell my house. ATIP is only half the volume traded in the last few days. Right. That's right. There's nothing stopping this stock. Isn't that interesting? Alex, number 99. Good evening. I've been crossing them all day. Right on, pal. Way to go. Thank you, guys. We are at 100 thumbs ups here right now on the nose. 100 thumbs ups. We always strive to hit 100 in the afternoon show. But with 20 minutes before we even close, we could easily hit 125 to 150. Thank you, guys. pump those thumbs ups for me, and let's get to 150. Create more volume into this channel through YouTube. Let the good people out there know there's a friendly place you can come to learn how to make money in this market. Stop guessing what the market is going to do and just go with the market. It's what GameStop is telling us to do, and that's what viewers are doing. They're going with the GameStop. It wants to go up. Okay, I'll roll up into higher calls. You're making me do it. That's what you're telling me to do. No guesswork. It's simple. ATIP, we've been averaging down on this forever, and we're finally seeing a 47-cent price. We need 53 cents more. We're not done yet. Tesla, 131.64. It's definitely telling us to move up. There's no question there. 568 on SoFi. Nice to see that popping up a little bit. ME is up 9.5 now to 251.5. Rocket Lab up 49 cents, 546. Matterport up 7.5 cents, 318.5. Smart Rand up half a cent, 277.5. Spire up a nickel, 131. Cyxtera up 18.5 at 253.5. Exciting stuff, kids. Good to see these little stocks moving higher as we had been waiting and waiting and waiting. In the meantime, the larger stocks were writing options on them and hauling in cash. It's just that simple. Beautiful. 100 go ATIP, says Matthew. Cindy B, how much ATIP does everyone have? I got 10,500 here. DH Cindy B, 2,000 of ATIP is what I've got. I'm just so happy so many of you were just able to average down this stuff all the way from this, 3 level, 150 level, $1 level, 60-cent level, 50-cent level, 40, 35, 30, into the 20s, just kept loading up. You brought your average down, 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 down. And here we are now. Coming up, we're up 4.3 cents today to 47. And we were in the high 20s last week. So nice to see this. Financial Mischief, I got 35,000. Every penny is $350. Giddy up. I love that. 4.4 cent gain, $1,400 day there. Can't make that at your day job. Alberto, I got 96,000 of these babies. $960 a penny. Oh, I love that. BZ, 1,000. I got 1,000 of them, $10 a penny, 78-cent average. Marcus, I got 50,000. $500 a penny. And that's a $2,000 day today. Alberto is having himself a $4,000 day today. Alex, I got 6,000 buddies, boys and girls. $60 a penny. Easy money at 66 cents average. Giddy up. I love it. This channel is sitting on a bunch of these, and we're just nibbling them up. And if they dip off, buy them. Just buy them up. Buy them up. The shorters are getting squeezed if they're putting on a brave front and trying not to flinch, but the stock is not lying. The stock is telling me it's going higher. Matthew, I got 3,500. Deuce Caboose, I got 32,000. $320 a penny, baby. Welcome back, Deuce Caboose. Nice to see you making $1,400 today. That's kind of nice. 1,200 today. A little over 1,200 today. Nice. David Scott, 3,000 at 46 cents. Constantine Algers, I have 8 calls for February 17.5 at 280 that are at 642 right now. What is the worst it can happen if I don't roll before expiration? Is July, August too far out to write? The worst case scenario for you is that they exercise you and they give you $1,750 for your stock. You'll be sitting on $1,750, $17.50 a share times 800 shares, plus the $2.80 that you got. You get to keep that. So you've got $19.50, $20.30 for your stock in total is what you're getting. And it's trading now at $21.65. So you're $1.35 under where you're going to be taken out at if you do nothing. What you can do, of course, is you can turn around and go, well, I'll buy back my April 17 and a halves. And why don't I write June, July, or August for $20? You might be able to write a contract that far out for as much money as these are going to cost you to get back, or maybe more. It just depends on the premiums. You're seeing you got April 17 and a half. So let's take a look here. I'm refiring up my big ass iPad. It takes me a bit here to do. Here we go. April 2023. There you go. And here we come. Okay, April 17 and a halves are sitting at 625 to 670. Last trade 635. Okay. And if you're gonna need to get your hands on those are 1750s, you need to get your hands on about 630, 640. Let's take a look into June, for example. Just just looking for fun, third Friday in June. To get that kind of money, you're going to need to write. If you wrote 20s, you might get 605. You'll not quite get your money back, but you'll move up to 50. That's step one. Or option number one. Or option number two, go to July where there are $1 spreads. You can write July 20s. You might be able to get 645 for it. It's offered at 650. You'd offer at 645 on a stink offer. That would be a break even for you. And that would still take you up to 50 in premium. If you were to go to, say, August, 20s would bring you maybe 650, 655. 2125, 6 to 605 in that neighborhood. So that will be a little higher. Again, just look at the option chain and see, can you write a call contract 2 or 3 months ahead for just as much money or more money at a higher strike price? You want to be closer to the price of the stock if you can get it. Because if you do write this call out to, say, August 18th, just picking this date, say you wrote a 2125, and the shares next week or the week after next slump to 1925 for a bit, your calls are out of the money. You've written 2125s and the stock is 1925. Your calls are $2 out of the money. They're going to drop in value, which is great because you wrote them for 6 something. They're probably going to be sitting around $5, maybe $4.80, and of course a little bit of time shrinkage. They'll quickly give up a couple of dollars, $1.50, $2 quickly. And you're a happy guy because you have 280 now that you got. And if you're able to break even on the rollover, you keep the 280 you got. You moved up your strike. The calls are dropping back. 280 or less, you're ahead of the entire game here. And at 1925, the calls you're writing at 21 something are worthless. They have zero value. They're going to be worth nothing if time keeps going on. Who's to say the stock can't touch 16 again or touch 26? I mean, I don't know. You don't know. We don't know. So right now, 2161 is where the stock is at. Can you move up higher towards 20 or 21 on your strike? Do you have to move to 21 right now? No. Do you have to move all the way out to August or September? No. You don't have to do that either. If you want to write a May contract, you can write a May 20, which is in the money, $1.60 right now. You can write those for about 605. You'll almost get your money out. Again, I don't know what you'd have to pay for sure on these contracts. 642, you say 630, maybe 640. It's close. But you can move up to 20, and that's a 250 move. That's a $250 a contract improvement times 8 contracts, $2,000 to you. So if you're going to get exercised at 20. Don't get exercised at 1750 is my motto. And keep that 280 initial premium on top of that, which means you're selling out at 2280. Not bad move. That's something to think about for that's a June 16. A May 23 contract, you could write 1750 for almost $7. That's just a cash grab. Break even on that strike price. You could write an 1875 for close to 630, maybe. That'd be about a break even, move you up $1.25. You can write 20s and bring in about 565. You'll lose a little on the contract switch, but you'll gain 250 between now and May. So time is your weapon to bring you more cash. So don't be afraid to write a June, a July, or an August, or a September. Don't be afraid to do it. Take the added money and move up the strike price. That's the way I do. Just pick the one you want to get. And you don't have to do it today, just whenever you're ready. Okay. Giddy up, everybody. Giddy up. Welcome all. We got 11 minutes to go. Untamed Viking, 5,600 I got on ATIP. Lorraine, I get 10,200. That's $102 a penny. Financial Mischief, I got an average of 37 cents. Deuce caboose, but don't ask me what my average is. Fool of a Took, 4,000 at 92. Alex, way to go, Financial Mischief. Gowdy, I can't imagine April is at that big of a risk currently. Gowdy, who is that hype to exercise in a bear market? Who's that hype? We were lower than 1750s not even a week ago. Beach Boy, Uncle Bruce, Tesla, I bought back at a loss. Should I write tonight or wait for a higher move tomorrow. What are your thoughts? Well, you're 131.12 up 872. It's been a good day. If you do right 140s for a nice premium, go out a month or two. You got the time to relax. Can you bring in a fat premium to do it? Be rewarded for it. Nothing wrong with making that move tonight. But if you don't write tonight, you're speculating because you're guessing what it's going to do. If you do write tonight, you're letting the stock tell you to write 140s right now. You could write 135s, of course. I mean, you don't have to write 140s, but I'm suggesting 140s might be the strike price to look into. I'm just suggesting. Let's see if I can make this work on my big ass iPad. Here we go. Let's take a peek at maybe March contracts. March 2023 Teslas. Here we go. As of 10 minutes ago, for March the 17th, those are the third Friday. Yeah, here we go. 140s would bring you $11. 135s would bring you $13.10 to $13.20. So if you're writing 135s, you're out of the money. You're bringing in 1,300, 1,310, 1320. If you write those and the shares falter a little bit this week and sit around 125, 130 again, great. If they rally up to 133, 134, but they kind of top out there, you don't care. You're out of the money. You're fine. If you write the 140s, you're going to write $11.10s. If you go further out in time for more money because you want a bigger cash grab, and I can understand that for some of you out there, maybe not for Beach Boy, but for others, you want to write for more money, you can write 140s for expiry April 21 and take 140s off the table, $14.95 to $15.05. Like that. 135s, $17.05 to $15. There's a bunch more money to write those, and you have more time to decide which way to go. So in the next month, they're going to lose $5-6. Time is going to lose $5-6. They're going to lose $5 a month for 3 months. I mean, they're going to go to zero, $5-6 a month. So there you go. A couple of thoughts there. Christina, Uncle Bruce, I'm just joining. I have a question. I have 28 15s that expire next Friday for GameStop. When I look at rolling it over, I see that it's trading for book value, and I can't seem to move up in strike. They are trading for 6.5, and up to 93 days from now, they're still trading at 6.5. Okay, so what to do? Which way to go? Well, if you do nothing and you're just looking for them to back off, that's one thing to consider. If you're but if they go higher, they go higher. Another thought is you might have to go out quite a ways to be able to get your hands on a 1750 at a closer price. Might have to go out 5, 6, 7 months. I don't know. You're talking about you were talking about here 90. You're talking about 3 months out. You might have to go 6 months out. Maybe 6 months out gets you 16s or 17.5s, 18s. 8-9 months might get you 17.5s to 19s. You might have to do that. Temporarily write all the way out to there. Take the extra cash. Take that higher strike price. Fold your arms. Stock backs off a couple of bucks. That contract drops. Buy them back. And write closer in. And you might play that game. Let's see. Gonzo Cruiser. I forgot that I had this out there, but someone took me up on 40 ATIP contracts. 250 with an expiration of 317. I think I should still be fine. My average is 79 cents. Somebody took me up on 40 ATIP. So you've written 40 ATIP 250s for 317. This coming March. I got you. I don't know what you got for him, but I see what you mean. Mandu, I'm number 116. Hawkeye, I got 10,000 ATIP, baby. Alberto, I need more Teslas. Where the heck is the rug man? Anyone expecting him to show up? Gonzo, I got 5 cents a contract on that ATIP option. Not a lot, but moves in the right direction. Yeah, that's a crappy right. That is garbage. It is not worth your while to do that. You did it. Fair enough. I mean, You sure didn't get that idea from me to do that. Look, what is it? It's 45 cents a share. What are you worried about? You're probably going to make the nickel anyway, so whatever. But I don't recommend it. Spare. All right, I'll leave you all a little early. Wishing everybody here good night. Spare. Thank you, Marcus. Short interest on ATIP is 4.2 million shares with 4.8 days to cover. Mandu is $4 cost for SoFi expiry 125 to be considered deep in the money call. Not really. I mean, it's lower than the low of all time. But I'm not a fan of that. I think you should just buy the stock. Christina, I see that we're traveling with Uncle Bruce today. Is this his way of getting by us to support his other channel? I'm not sure what's going on. Go SoFi 122. Thank you for the thumbs ups. Thank you, pal. Financial mischief. My thoughts on ATIP is just cross my arms on my 35,000 shares and wait for the options to move up. If I can manage to sell them at 40 cents, I'll get back my initial investments plus 4 cents per share. Yeah, I mean, you got 35,000. If you were to write 250 calls into January 20, is it 2024s or 2025? Fair enough. Go SoFi. Yeah, where's Rugman? Hedge funds have held him hostage. He's desperately trying to free himself so he can come and help us out. Cindy B. I am the ding dong that sold options on my Rocket Lab. I have 3,300 at an average of $6. I'll just keep rolling monthly. Alex, Christina, I think Bruce just hasn't noticed. I'm not sure what I haven't noticed. If ATP happens to trade around 95 a dollar, if ATP happens to trade around 95 a dollar, at that point I'll buy another 14,000 and then sell another 140 contracts. I got you. Okay. Gonzo, I was bored. I see DQ, TWB logo watermark on the top of the screen. Thank you. I've just been so damn busy here. I haven't got time. Just haven't got time. But okay, thank you. JR, the something, a funny looking big on the upper corner. Christina, you have your traveling logo up. Never get my jokes. I never get them. I'm too into what I'm helping you guys with. I'm dealing with hundreds of thousands of dollars on some of these trades, and I know some of your positions are worth a ton of money. I haven't got time for the little stuff. I apologize. I'm really into this. I'm trying to make you really rich. So I'm working my tail off here to help you out. And it's one stock, other stock, this contract, that contract, this rollover, that rollover. But I thank you for letting me know. Gosh. Mirko, Christina means the section on your top right. Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. We need the bagel logo to summon the rug man. Financial mischief. I only have 35 shares of Tesla, but I'm up $500 in my position. This feels pretty good. There you go. You might be able to sell your 35 Tesla and buy an in the money call. It may not be a deep in the money call. It may not be a 90-10 rule, but you might get your hands on a 6-month out, 1 year out contract that's in the money, and you can write a call against it. And now you're a call writer. Not that you've got a 90-10 scenario. I'm just saying you can do a poor man covered call. It may not be the best payback, but other than that, just hold 35 shares and enjoy. It's okay. We're down 379 on the Dow. We got 2 minutes to go. GameStop up 126 to 2175. ATIP 45.9 cents a share, up 3.2. Tesla 131.42, up $9. SoFi up 564, up 20. Apple at 135.94, up 118. HPQ down 33. Google down just 67 cents. Moderna down 128. Cisco down 79. Pfizer down 171. IBM down 71. Microsoft up 111. ME up a dime. Rocket Lab up 51. Matterport up 6.5. Make it 7 cents now. Smart Rent up a half a penny. Spire 133 up 7. Cyxtera up 18.5 to 253.5. Good day, everybody. Well done out there. Very interesting trades. We're down 12 on S&P. NASDAQ up 285. Interesting stuff. Oil up 122 a barrel. That is hysterical, Uncle Bruce, laughing out loud. That is hysterical. Thank you all for being here. Nice to see you here. Financial, I would, but my position is held in my SoFi interest account. I wouldn't want to risk having spreads available. Fair enough. Larry, the bells have been rung. The day is over. That was hard work today. Thank you all for hanging around. Oh, a couple of you folks have emailed me earlier today. I have not had time to get back to you, as you've noticed. Give me time for that. Thank you, Larry Titus from DQ. Christina, okay, friends, back to work I go. Can't quit my day job yet. There you go. The Dow down 291. GameStop 2180 up 132 a share. Good day on GameStop. We hit on GameStop the volume of 4.6 million today. Very interesting. Beach Boy, Bruce, 150 shekels for you. Uncle Bruce, I wrote 53 Tesla 140s for 1114. Jen's second hip fund. Ho, ho, ho. Thank you, my friend. Thank you for that. Appreciate that. And we also got your payment for the one-on-one. We'll set that up on Sunday for you. Leaves me with one opening on Sunday. Gonzo, you are right, Alex. Boredom is the enemy. There you go. All right. Fabulous, everybody. I hope you had a good day today. Appreciate it. Spicy, thank you, Bruce. You did an amazing job today. Thank you, Spicy. Appreciate it. ATIP 46.9 up 4.2 cents today on 474,000. This is a good sign. Right at the end of the day, there was a spike up on your ATIP. So 50 cents is in our neighborhoods now, in our sites, in our gun sites. And we're marching this thing. Let's get this back to $1 plus on the New York Exchange. And there will be no talk of delisting or anything like that. This thing is coming on. Very interesting session today on ATIP, among other things. Nick H is saying busy. Thanks, Uncle Bruce. Busy day today. Very much so. Lots happening. When markets move up, things get active around here. When markets move down, things get active around here. And Tesla gained $9. GameStop $1.30. The Dow down 391. I think you're in the right stocks versus the wrong stocks. Interesting stuff, isn't it? Apple up 118. Very interesting there too. Wow. What a day. What a day. What a day. What a day. Alrighty. Well, this was Tuesday. Tomorrow is Wednesday. I'll be on for Gold Bagel members. There's the logo. I'll be on tomorrow at about 8 o'clock Eastern. So join me for the pre-alert show. 8:30, I'll be on with all of you guys for a couple of hours. Then I'll be on tomorrow afternoon at 1 o'clock for the final hour. And then tomorrow night, Wednesday night, prime time with Uncle Bruce for Gold Bagel members. And that includes all newly joined up Gold Bagel members. Thank you all for doing that. Appreciate those of you who are coming in and renewing your memberships. I know that yesterday was renewal day for a bunch of you guys, and you got your notice. Do you want to renew for another month? Because on the 16th of March, 2021, we announced the formation of the members. And a bunch of you folks jumped in on the 16th of March and have kept renewing every month since then. And I thank you. 22 months now? Some of you are 22-month members. Awesome. That is so awesome. Alberto Beachboy, that's a potential 300,000 plus. Nice work. You just beat me. Nice work. Uncle's process works. There you go. There you go. Right on, guys. I'm very happy about how you're doing this. Keep it going. Move up your option rights on your Teslas. Let's see how Tesla works tomorrow. Wants to go any higher? You guys will write 145s. You'll write 150s. We're easy going. We'll roll 130s, 140s to 150s and 160s. We're very accommodating around here. We love taking more money off the table. Congratulations on your GameStop rollovers today, everybody. I'm looking forward to seeing how you do on those tomorrow. And the day after that, I love it when the stock goes higher because it makes you guys a lot richer. 2180 on GameStop. Your $10 calls are $11.80 in the money plus premium. You're pushing now $13 to $14 a contract. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Let's keep this going, guys. Have a good one, folks. From Matthew, John Gill. Thanks for the good session, Uncle B. Have a great night, everybody. Thank you for all the thumbs ups. We have seen 135 come in today. If you're watching on the rerun, hit the thumbs up button. See you all tomorrow morning. We'll do it again and see if we can get you even richer. And let's kind of take it from there. AJ, great day. Thanks, Uncle B. Thanks, you guys. Have a good one. See you later. Bye for now.